What is people saying? What? What the fuck? Are people joking me? Are actual people joking me? Are people joking with me? What the fuck? Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? You better be fucking kidding. Because I'm shit scared of spiders. Is it actually a joke? Are you kidding? No, what? Are you actually kidding? Ugh. Yo, JD here, Tyrolimus, and you can see my first attempt at this F1 Esports Baku qualify didn't go so well because I had a Benjamin Daly team at Marduk decide to troll me in the chat that there was a spider behind my chair. But this footage here is from the fastest time from PC. I will not spoil anything because we're just going to literally just analyze this, and you can see he's gone off a little bit there, but this guy here is just absolutely insane. The fastest guy I've ever seen around this track. And as I said, I won't spoil it. I'll leave the links to his channel and Twitter in the description below. But we're just going to analyze this and just see what he does, how he is so good around this track, and maybe it will give you guys a few more tips. And you can see he uses so much of the track, and I saw this in esports and stuff last year from this guy. He uses every single inch of the track to the absolute millimeter here, and this is on 110 AI. He decides to let Raikkonen go at the start, which is something I wasn't doing for a little while myself. Although I only did it for a couple of hours. I know a lot of these people have been doing it for a few days or something at least. But he decides to let him go, uses his slipstream on the second DRS straight, enable him to save half as a little bit of ERS, and you can see again how much of the track and just how confident he is against the walls. I would love to see this guy at Monaco because I think he'd just be absolutely insane around there. And you can see just this whole run, I've watched this quite a few times myself, just in complete control, puts it in quite high gears going for that corner. I go through third through here quite often. He decides to keep it in fourth going through the castle section. Keeps it in rich mix the entire time, which is actually quite surprising because I thought his rear tyres might be suffering a little bit. But although this is on PC, he uses all the track and on the exit as well and on the entry. You've got to do, some people may say that's cutting on the inside. You've got to just do what the game allows you to do, and when it's for esports, you just got to maximise everything as much as possible. And yeah, this is actually on PC, so the game always feels different on certain platforms. From my experience, Xbox seems to be the game where the rear tyres, once they go and the temps go up, it's very hard to control the car, whereas in PC, they seem to be a lot more intact despite the temperature actually going up. Or that's just from my experience after playing on both myself. But you can see so far a 39.5 there. That is pretty crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And see how he's using the ERS quite similar to how I do it myself, and then uses no ERS through the corners itself because there really is no point at all. And yeah, through this bit he's not going to use it at all. I think he uses it coming off of this corner. High gear through here. I use second gear coming through here. Puts it back to medium just to get a little extra burst of here. And his braking in here is pretty interesting. He doesn't really brake in a straight line. He actually brakes as he really is turning into the corner itself, but using quite a high gear to just really avoid the back end stepping out. You can see going through here, he's going to go through fourth gear here now. Just absolute millimeter precision. Just, yeah, absolutely just insane. Coming through here, hot lap, just to get as close to Vettel as possible. And this is a 5 lap thing, I think 4 laps or something in this little event here. Not really too bad because events in the past have been a nightmare against the AI, but this is a relatively easy, don't really have too much traffic in this one here. And again, decides to go in third just to get a little bit of extra rotation, and now he's going to get a slipstream, and he's well within the DRS zone of Sebastian Vettel here. So let's see what he does, leaving it an overtake, and should be able to make a move going down into turn 1 now. So we're going to hit the DRS sign just there, and he's going to go to the left hand side of him, going down the ERS ever so slowly and using none, because at this point you're not really going to gain anything if you just leave it in high or overtake there. There's another fastest up of 39.1, and now he's actually going to catch Bottas, and he's probably going to catch him before the end of the next lap. And he actually breaks down at this point here on the next lap. So if he gets DRS from him as well, he's just going to gain so much time, because on the event mode, you gain so much time by just doing a quick lap. Even if your race time is someone else, if your fastest lap is like half a second quicker, but you finish like a second and a half behind, you're actually going to get more points. So it's really important to still do a good fast lap. And again, you're not electing to use standard, lean or anything at all, literally just focusing completely on the ERS alone, which is definitely pretty interesting. On Xbox, you definitely have to put it down to lean sometimes, because it's just an absolute nightmare if you don't do that. And using 53 brake bias as well, which again I found pretty interesting, because I saw in esports people like Brendan Lee and stuff like that using like 55, 57 around here at times, because if you use a higher front brake bias, it actually keeps the rear in check a little bit more. But he's going purple once again, and he's still got a reasonable amount of ERS as well, and he should be overtaken just as he gets to the DRS sign. And I thought he was going to go right there, that would be a bit risky, but he's timed it absolutely perfectly. You can see he's gone back down to high ERS already, because again, once you have the DRS, it's very little point, and using so much of the track, his braking is just probably one of the best braking I've seen on this game itself. But yeah, I've never seen anyone use the track so efficiently as this guy. Yeah, it's super impressive. And now for the rest of it, this is probably the hardest part, because you just don't have anyone to actually chase at all. And I wanted to share this video. He gave me permission to share this video and to really just teach you guys, and that's what my channel is about, is to help people improve. And if someone else is just a beast around another track, then I'm very happy to share their footage, because I want everyone to get better and just to enjoy this game. So again, he's going purple because he had the DRS going on the start finish straight, and come through here, that was a nightmare for me on Xbox. But here he carries so much speed through here. And yeah, leaving it in 4th gear is probably a good idea, because if he's using quite a high ballast, I didn't ask him what setup he was using or anything at all. I think that's completely down to him. But yeah, leaving it in high gear just really keeps you from oversteering and the rear just sliding out or anything at all. I definitely could make up time in that corner myself, because I really wasn't even close to actually cutting that corner. So maybe a 2 or 3 attempts there. But I felt my attempt was actually pretty good. Still got in the top 16 after like an hour and a half of doing it. I think after a day or so, I think I'd definitely get in the top 10 or even more than that. So plenty of time to find by watching this, and it's really helped me. And I'll probably do a final attempt myself, maybe. I might even stream that tomorrow or something, perhaps. But again, we're going to start the final lap now, and he's in a 39.6, I'm going to say, if I can read that right. Apologies that his footage is not quite 1080 60 FPS what he sent me, so no bad, but at least you can actually see it. And now he's starting to struggle a little bit with the car, and he's got plenty of fuel left, because the fuel just doesn't die. He hasn't changed that at all. And now he's just going to try and set the ERS again, a little bit squiggly on the brake this time, and you can see now he's starting to struggle a little bit on the tyres this time. So leaving it in 3rd rather than 2nd this time, going up through here. Really interesting, again, using just all the track, getting a perfect line, just kissing that curb and getting a very good exit off this corner. And this one I think is probably one of the hardest corners. This one here, can cut the inside just ever so slightly a little bit, and now I can see definitely for sure that the tyres are definitely screaming quite a bit. But I can tell we're still really pushing here. Coming off here, very easy to get a warning or some like an invalidation go through here. Completely foul for his left-hander, or that curb can actually spit you out sometimes. And this corner here, let's see how much he decides to go. Still really risky, brushing up completely against the barrier here. And again, trying to get the widest possible entry, kissing that curb on the inside, trying not to run too much on his outside curb. And he's only 2 attempts down, and he's going to have enough ERS to finish this event. And now it's all about just threading it through needle now, just not trying not to scrub off any speed whatsoever. And let's see what lap time he's going to do, and then his overall time that he is going to do as well. It comes across the line, and he does, I think, a 39.3.4 every lap in the 39s. Yeah, this guy is just a freak, an alien around here, and we'll be able to see what his final score was. And he did, I think, 140,000 with a 125 time, and I think he's a good half a second plus clear at the top of the leaderboard on PC, which we are about to see now from his screen. And yeah, that was just super impressive, and hopefully you have learned something. I certainly have learned something, and you can see that is the one and only Frederick Rasmussen. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.